Sound a little bit. All right, two. So what's going on? So what I wanted to talk about today is how crazy it is that you're not automating 100% of your business. Now, I'm going to talk about the importance of messaging and what automations will do for you and how they pretty much give you your time back. Like I got into entrepreneurship and I had no idea what automations were. Like it actually took me a while before I really learned what a real automation was. And then it took me even longer to learn how to set one up. Then it took me even longer to realize what platform was best for it. Now, in the description below, and I'm not gonna keep you right, but in the description below, I've already linked a full video on how to set up all of your automations 100%. And I've shown you in that same video how to run Facebook ads. Now, why are we here today? Why are we even on a live then if you've already taken care of showing me in the other video that's in the link in the description? Well, I want you to understand the importance of what automations will do for you and what an automation actually is. So when someone sends you a text message or you fill out a form online or you fill out a survey or you reach out and then you automatically, like not even like seconds later, you get an email or you get a text like seconds or minutes later. What that is an automation. Now, why is that important? If you run an event space, if you run a coaching business, if you run any sort of business, why is our automations important? Why is running ads important? Well, if somebody fills out a form on your venue website, and this is what I'm seeing is very popular for event space owners, people will fill out a form on the website, and then what'll happen is that they won't even have, like they'll fill out a form and then they'll have an auto reply set up, but that auto reply is something as simple as the auto reply will say something like, "We'll get back to you, in one of our thanks for filling out the form, and one of our reps will get back to you soon." The problem with that, okay? Now here's the issue with that. Say someone fills out a form with you at 11 o'clock at night, okay? Now here's your problem. It's 11 o'clock at night. You just got off work. Let's just say it's a Monday. You have a tough Monday, right? And so now the next day, of course, is Tuesday. So you're like, look, it's 11 o'clock at night. I'll get to them later. The problem is that somebody is up willing to respond, or somebody else has an automation set up and in place to respond and to carry them throughout the booking process. Now, why so many venue owners are actually missing out on bookings is not the primary reason that they think. And what venue owners think is the reason that they miss out on bookings. Venue owners think that they're missing bookings because they're thinking, well, I don't have I'm not advertising enough, or I'm not doing this enough, or I'm not doing that enough. Here's the real problem. There's too big of a gap in between when they first reach out to you and when you get back to them. So there is too big of a gap. So you need to decrease that gap, and how you do that is with automations. Now, it's been known, especially if you've been following me for a while on YouTube, that I branched off and created my own software. And what this software does is, and I have my own software, right? And what the software does is it allows business owners to automate their business, run paid ads, manage all their social media. It manages all of your clients. It's a CRM. It does everything for you. Okay. It's like doing everything for you. Now, here's the thing. If you got something that does everything for you all in one place, why would you have all of these different subscriptions to these platforms? You got one subscription where you're paying for it to automate your social media posts. Then you got another subscription that you're paying for to get more bookings, right? Or you're in a coaching program, right? Then you got another platform that then you got a marketing agency that's allegedly helping you, increase your sales or get more bookings or do whatever the case may be. Listen, here's the thing. What I'm telling you is that this all-in-one solution it takes care of everything for you. Now, your messaging, again, even if you automate all of your messages, does that automatically mean, or does that instantly mean that all these bookings are going to come through? No, it doesn't. And I don't want you to be misled, and I'm not here to mislead you. What I do want you to understand is having automations in place increases the chances, and it decreases the time that it takes for you to get back to your client, increasing your chances that that person will book with you, because people don't value that message that says, oh, we'll get back to you. No, when someone asks you a question about your venue, they want you to respond ASAP. Okay. When someone asks you a question about your venue, they want you to respond ASAP. So right now, as you're watching this, I want you to write down, how can I respond ASAP? Right? What am I doing? Do I have anything in place that's holding consistent conversations? If I work a 9 to 5 and I'm running my event-based business, or if I work a 9 to 5 and I'm about to start my event-based business. Because what a lot of business owners do not think about, whether it's with event spaces, real estate, like digital products, whatever, if you have a 9 to 5 and you're running a business, people typically don't think about that amount of time, that how drained you're going to be, and how it's easy it is for you to just pass and say, I'll get back to this client. I'll talk to you later. I'll do this later. Like, everything becomes later once you start that business. And when the 9 to 5 work picks up, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it later. The problem with that is you're missing out on clients, and you got somebody that's saying, I'll do it right now, while you're saying, I'll do it later. So with the software, and again, it's in the description below, you're able to do all of that, and there's no more. It does it for you. So it does it in the present. Okay. Now, you watch the video and you understand how these things work. It's a automated, webinar, right? And that webinar details how to set everything up, the importance of automations, why venue owners aren't getting bookings, right? How do you get those extra bookings with automations? And then it shows you at the very end, I show you not only how to run and set up like ads, but I show you how to set them up in a matter of minutes. So the power of Facebook ads, and I know you may be thinking like, man, I heard, horror stories about ads, but listen, most of the time that you're not able to run ads the proper way is because you have no idea how to run ads. You think about everything in your life right now. You had to learn how to drive a car if you drive. You had to get training on your job, right? You had to learn, like, even as a kid, you had to learn how to feed yourself, right? You have to learn how to do things just like in your day-to-day life. You got to do that same thing with business. So you have to learn what the metrics mean in Facebook to actually be able to run Facebook ads. You have to learn what the buttons mean in Facebook to run a profitable ad, or Google, or whatever the case may be. But what we've done is we've given you a system, and inside of a system. So our platform is a system that allows you to easily not only just run the ad and set them up in like 3 steps, but it also allows you and teaches you what each metric means. So when you see someone say something like CTR, well, that means click-through rate, but it tells you the benchmarks of where your click-through rate needs to be, so you know if you're getting a good one or a bad one. And why is that important? Well, if you're getting a bad click-through rate, you need to swap out some things with the ad. So what is it doing? It's telling you and showing you how to manage your actual ad. So there's no need for a marketing agency to necessarily do it for you, or to overcharge you to do it for you, rather, or for you to pay like these $3,000 to $5,000 per month monthly retainers. Now, what I'm saying to you is this: you can continue to do everything all alone, or you can get an all-in-one platform, an all-in-one solution that is not only allowing you to automate your business, host all of your emails, send invoices. So yes, send all of your invoices, send your contracts, right? Manage and schedule out all of your social media posts, run your Facebook ads. But it is going to be an almost act as your first employee. Okay. So what I want you to do, excuse my dogs, what I want you to do is click the link in the description and watch the video. And you watch the video and you learn how you can set this up for yourself, or how me and my team, we can set it up for you. All right. Peace and blessings. I hope I like stop doing the crazy thing and doing all this stuff yourself. Automations are where it's at.